In the next 5 minutes, I want to show you that you could be missing a key point when it comes to distractions. Maybe it's because I'm staring at my 60th birthday, which is coming up in a few short years, or maybe it's just my disgust at seeing all the time and money being left on the table due to distracting interruptions. I don't want to waste another minute of my life or a dollar of my hard earned money, do you? Okay, so distractions. Historically, we have seen distractions as a bad thing. After all, what is a distraction? It's the opposite of traction. It's distraction. I'm really enjoying the quality post being produced by Nair Ayal in his site Near and Far. Take a look at what he says in this post. Distractions are a curse of modern life. Between all our cell phones and computer screens, not to mention our kids and coworkers, our attention is constantly being diverted. It can become difficult to focus on any one task or one person for very long. If anything, the world is becoming a more distracting place. Technology is becoming more pervasive and persuasive, but hoping tech companies change their ways and your boss finally learns to respect your time may take longer than you're willing to wait. Better to equip yourself to manage distraction with strategies you can implement right away. After all, although distractions aren't necessarily your fault, managing them is your responsibility. I'll put the link to that website in the comments below. But here's where I think we may be missing a key point in the discussion regarding distractions. I'll summarize them in two observations. The first one is not all distractions are truly distractions. And number two, what matters is not so much the distractions, but what we do with them when distracted. So the number one is not all distractions are distractions. Beware. They're what is distracting to me may not be necessarily distracting to you, and vice versa. We miss the point when we lump all interruptions into the same category. When we do that, we jump to conclusions and we miss the rich new awareness that any interruptions may hold. For example, let's say I'm trying to figure out this problem of one of my clients that they're wrestling with. It's taking all my mental capacity. I'm getting tired, and suddenly there's a knock on my door, and it's a Girl Scout selling Girl Scout cookies. Now, you might think that this is further keeping me from being part of my client's solution. But wait, there's more going on. First of all, the child's exchange of lemon-filled cookies for a few bucks has given my mind time to rest from the engagement of the problem at hand. It's like putting down the weights for a moment or two between reps. The muscles have a chance to catch up. Secondly, let's surmise that something occurred in the exchange of the cookies for dollars that contained the very essence of my client's solution. So now, was that child's interruption a distraction? I think not. Number two, it matters how distractions are handled. When a potential distraction comes to you, it matters what you do with it. The sooner you can determine if it's truly a distraction and not an opportunity, the sooner you can take the necessary steps. Here's a subtle but power shift in questioning that you can use when a new thought or suggestion comes along. Don't ask yes/no questions. They constrict your options. When you ask, is this a distraction? You only have two options. Either you determine it is a distraction or it's not. That's it. Even though it may be, in fact, a distraction, you could be missing parts of the distraction that can be useful for your journey. Instead, ask how questions. For example, when you ask, how could this distract me from my objectives? Or how could this contribute to my journey? You can see how many more options are open to you. Of course, it helps a great deal to know already where you're headed. That way you have a backdrop to evaluate these opportunities and distractions with greater clarity. So an action step, list the top 3 distractions that you typically fight along your journey of excellence and freedom. Take another look at them and ask yourself, how could these help me in my journey? Thanks for watching.